Hello my stars, how have your days been? I'm back at it again with a different video type than what I usually upload. Well, kind of. Also, quick note, I originally wanted to do a voice reveal at 50 subscribers, but seeing as I would never get to that point anytime soon to finish this video, I decided to do it early. Also, the only reason I'm using Gotcha for this video is because I'm too broke to commission someone to make me art stills. And for anyone that's wondering why I can't make stills myself, one, my art is unproportional and changes too often. I mean, just look at the eyes and the head, it says it all. And two, I don't have the time and energy to do so. Back to what I was saying. This is my first art commentary / video essay. I just wanted to talk about a topic that interests me a lot and I feel like people should know more about. The story of Ayesha Erotica. She was a small turned big pop singer that took the internet and music industry by storm until her sudden departure and disappearance from the internet altogether. Before continuing on with the video and learning the life of one of the most iconic pop singers, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to help support this channel and everything I'm trying to do. Also, if you want to view the sources I use in the music in this video, check the description down below, as well as my other socials and my Etsy shop. Please note that I'm having to use someone else's shop due to me being a minor, so the shop name may be different than what I usually use for my other socials and stuff. With that being said, let's go on with the video. Ayesha Erotica, or her real name, Aisha Nicole Smith, was born and raised on August 11, 1996 at Huntington Beach, California, which, side note, I am so envious of because I would die to go to California. Instead, I'm here living in the fried chicken state that is Kentucky. No hate though to all my fellow Kentuckians. A fact most people don't know about Ayesha is that they're trans. They've been very out about their sexuality and gender, which I support all the way. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to put in any photos of Ayesha before their transition because that's very insensitive and basically a dick move. While growing up in California, Ayesha would start to get into music, specifically pop, and even more specifically, hyperpop. For those who don't know what hyperpop is, which I don't know since 2020 happened, it is a subgenre of where it exaggerates the traditional style of pop. It is usually combined with EDM, but it can still be its own thing. The interesting and attention-grabbing part of hyperpop is its flexibility. It can range from a futuristic style to an early 2000s style, like Ayesha's style of music. I'm being blunt honest when I say that when I thought Ayesha's music was made in the 2000s, just to find out it was made in mid to late 2010s, I was flabbergasted. Anyways, when getting into music, she would release small singles on SoundCloud in 2015. The single playing in the background currently is called Can I Get a Bump? However, Ayesha would start getting attention and attraction until 2016. Ayesha would slowly but surely take the internet by storm, starting off by releasing her first album titled Btw I and her second album titled Barely Legal a few months afterwards. I haven't heard most of the songs in Barely Legal besides Hollywood Dream, but when I tell you I religiously listen to the songs on Btw, I mean it. Btw has some of Ayesha's most popular songs like Emo Boy, 16, Juicy Couture, Make You Come, and the title song itself, Big Juicy. Emo Boy is my personal fave, but Big Juicy is a close second. These songs would get her a small fan base, which would slightly increase with the release of her two EPs, www.fuckme.com and Come Shot. While on the talk of albums, I would like to bring up all the scrap tracks, because although many people only talk about her last scrapped album, there's plenty of albums that were never officially released. The first scrapped album was titled Gangbang, which was supposed to release in October 2016, with only the singles Hit 'Em, The Recipe, Gangbang, and Fuck Like This ever officially reaching the internet. Well, until the majority of Ayesha's songs got leaked, but that's a later discussion. The second scrapped album was titled Fresh Meat, which was supposed to be released on October 25, 2017. However, only the singles Literal Legend and Fresh Meat were officially released. The third and most notable scrapped album was titled Horny.For You, and in the working until December 2018, with the single Vacation Bible School being officially released. Put a pin on this particular album because it will come back later. With the mention of Literal Legend, that brings in the most notable part of Ayesha's career. Her song Literal Legend would suddenly make her a name on social media, specifically TikTok. Her song would go on to get over 44,000 videos using her audios. Even I use her audios from time to time. Like how I may or may not be working on an animation meme using her song. Wait, who said that? In spite of her getting all the success and popularity, it didn't last long as both her and her audience crumbled. A little after her high point of fame, listeners of her music would dig through her discography and find demos of her songs where Ayesha would say slurs. The most notable example of this is a demo titled Heroin, AIDS, Chlamydia, with an example of the lyrics on screen. Yeah, those are some, lyrics alright. Anyways, I also stumbled across this very interesting video that left me speechless, quite literally. When the claims came out about Ayesha's use of slurs, her fans were defending her by saying that she was just recording demos for other artists like that kid and Miss Prada. That kid even spoke out about these claims. The more and more people discussed this, the more her fans either started fighting back or questioned if their idol was all that amazing. To add more fuel to the fire, there were claims of her doing blackface spreading around. However, when I was researching this, I came across this post on Reddit, so really this claim is left to anyone's opinion and perspective. Despite all of the controversy, Ayesha continued to rise in popularity with her music until it took another downhill, leading to her eventual retirement. A user named Void4Angel, or at least that's how I see it, would go on to attempt to dox Ayesha using the website Doxxing. They failed miserably. They were only able to leak Ayesha and their family's social media accounts that weren't public before and leak her real name. While the doxing did not succeed, Ayesha still took revenge by doxing someone they thought was the mastermind, named Quinn Fattel. Ayesha leaked a lot of personal information that included not the user, but also their entire family. Quinn then retaliated by leaking almost all of Ayesha's unreleased songs and demos from both her and other artists. This would be the main reason why Ayesha would retire. Ayesha made a post in late 2018 where she officially left her status as a pop singer and a social media icon. Along with her retirement, the cancellation of her album Horny.For You would be canceled as well since it was still development until her retirement post. Her fan base was devastated and was questioning why and if Ayesha would ever come back. Her fan base became hopeful when there were rumors and photos of her at a Slater concert and taking pictures with her and that kid after the concert. When the rumors of her coming back and grew more and more, Ayesha made her last and official statement on their Instagram story. Ayesha has since never been active or spoken online. With her being gone, will Ayesha fans still die hard for her and wait for her return, or will they move on but still enjoy her music? I know personally that I'm not clinging on myself to a person if they fully left with no trace or sign of them coming back. I'll still enjoy what they left behind, but I'm not going to waste my life trying to get more. I still unironically listen to a few of Ayesha's songs, but mainly to get an energy boost when drawing from low energy. Also, I'm glad I made this video even though many others have done the same and most likely a lot better. A lot of people I know and have listened to Ayesha's music don't even know who she is. Well, that concludes today's video. I can tell I'm going to get used to and enjoy making this type of content. as long as I don't get caught in major drama scandals. Also, it was such a pain looking for the dates on this information, but I tried my best. One thing I just wanted to say before I leave my final message is that I'm now willing to shout out and promote fan art of any of my original characters, so feel free to send that art to me if you want to in my video. And if you want to buy a print of my original characters or even some other characters that you might be a fan of, go check out my Etsy art print shop in the description down below. I recently switched from digital to physical print, so now you'll not have to worry about the whole process of having to print them out. Instead, I'll just print them out for you, and I'll have to one that deals with the hard work of printing them out and then shipping them out. Well, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You may think that no one will care if you share it, or that my poor little feelings will be hurt by you sending my video or channel to your friend and then calling them cringe, but it won't. Every single share makes my channel grow more and more and encourages me to make more content. With that being said, goodbye and stay bright, my stars.